Hey, what's up everyone? This is Silver Slayer and welcome to my daily silver stacking video. Thank you for tuning in. Ladies and gentlemen, how amazing would it be if you got silver shipped straight to your front doorstep for doing absolutely nothing other than just clicking subscribe? Well, that's an opportunity that you have. Click subscribe, click the notification bell, because my 48,000 subscriber silver giveaway entry video is going to be posted tomorrow. Good luck everyone, and may the luckiest stacker win. Now, what does this don't do it thing mean? Why am I emphasizing so dramatically that you shouldn't do this? Well, it's because if you do, you're screwed. If you do, you're screwed. And unfortunately, this happens to a lot of people. Unfortunately, the majority of people that fail as a silver stacker do this one thing. This one simple thing. Panic sell. And a lot of times panic selling is stereotyped into this very anxious person, this person that's very finicky, this person that's skittish, and it's all doomsday, catastrophic, and that's not always the case. It doesn't have to be so black and white. A lot of times panic selling can look like this. Someone got into the Wall Street silver movement and bought silver at $30, $28, whatever. And, it's about 4 or 5 months later, and they see silver down to around 24, and they'll justify to themselves that the short squeeze didn't work and that Bitcoin or something else has more potential to them now, and they're just going to sell their silver and put it back into whatever they were previously investing in. That's still panic selling. See, you can justify it to perceive it as not, but you're still selling yourself at a massive loss. I mean, what's the difference between selling, and that's the hardest part about it, is because people think panic selling is, oh, I'm just going to sell, the markets are crashing, it's going to zero, compared to someone that's selling, that's going to put in. I mean, if you're selling at a 30% loss, comparing which idea you're coming from or which justification you're using is irrelevant. You're still selling and losing that much money compared to the other person that you quote unquote think is panic selling. Numbers are numbers, emotions are emotions. I really don't want people to start worrying, and I swear every single day that silver prices are lower, it's like the amount of FUD, which is fear, uncertainty, and doubt, multiplies times 2. And it's definitely because of social media. It's definitely because of influencers and the people that are spreading knowledge. A lot of times, like kicking their wounded, kicking silver while it's down. Now, hopefully most silver stacking channels try to revive revive the faith into silver and use this to tell people buy it while it's cheap. And I see most of you guys, most of my, my subscribers, most of my audience, you guys are awesome. I swear you guys are going to be the most successful silver stackers. I'm not even joking. I'm not exaggerating. I'm not saying that just to make you feel good, because you guys genuinely get it. When I read the comments, you guys are partying in the comment section talking about how lucky we are to be able to buy silver this cheap, and that you're buying all the silver you can right now, taking advantage of these low prices. Where, as I see on another channel or some other articles, the comments, people are freaking out. They really are. It's not just, just because you see everyone in my comments talking about how you're going to keep buying it and all this stuff doesn't mean that that's everyone's perspective. You guys are just very well informed. You guys are. I mean, if you watch my channel every day or even once a week, you are a lot more informed and prepared than 95% of the silver stacking world. Because most people think they know it all. They'll sit on their couch, not watch any content because they think they know just as much as that person, or they think they don't need to know that stuff, or they'll go on Reddit and just post about their opinion on something without even getting educated enough to read that article they're talking about or watch the video they're talking about. Those are the people that are in danger. But I see most of you are very prepared, and you guys and gals love silver stacking and understand the faith. You don't need confirmation. You don't need validation. You don't need prices to go higher to know or to feel like silver can, because we all know that. We all know that. Got to remember that silver was $50 not even 10 years ago. 10 years ago, silver was $50. But if I talk about $50 silver even in 2022, people will call me a silver pumper. And it's like, how? I mean, we see Bank of America and all these other banks talking about $50 silver by the end of 2021. And that's something that I don't think is very realistic. And if it did happen, it wouldn't stay that high for very long. But at the end of the day, we shouldn't be worrying, since we're not selling in the year 2021 or the year 2022. And if you are, I would highly try to look over your strategy and see, if that's even something that would be possible or would be able to work out. And this is a really good topic actually right here. So, and usually when I'm talking about my videos where I'm talking, I want you guys to be able to reflect upon your own stacking strategy and apply what I'm talking about to yourself, to see where you're at, because balance is probably the most important thing in a strategy. And balance, I mean, when it comes to life, when it comes to emotions, when it comes to hobbies, when it comes to your mental health, when it comes to finances, when it comes to stack, balance is everything. Balance is the key to life, and balance is the key to your strategy as well. I was off balance when I first started stacking, so I had to adjust and adapt. And we're going to have to keep doing that as we move on. And that's why I say a lot of people that think they know it all aren't prepared, because they aren't adjusting and adapting with the times. They think that everything they learned when they learned it back in 1995, or whether it's 2008, or whatever the case is, they think that that's all they needed to know, when markets are getting influenced a lot differently nowadays. But anyways, back to what I was saying. When do you plan on selling? Is it 10 years? Is it 20? Is it in 3 to 4? And a lot of you don't know. I don't really know either. It's probably going to be within, I'd say, 15 to 25 years. I mean, I'm 29, so I don't see selling anywhere in the near term. I would say I'm a long hauler, right? Holding on for dear life, which is called hodling. But since I'm not selling for such a long period of time, what is the best type of silver to buy? And what do you think the markets would be like then? How do you think you'll be able to sell then? Because in 20 years, the world's going to be so much different. There's going to be new platforms, new websites, new ways to sell, new ways to buy, new types of silver, new types of bullion dealers. I mean, if you really think about it from that perspective, we really have no idea in the long term what our stacking strategy is going to entail, or how we're going to adjust. And that's why I once again say adjusting and adapting is key, even moving forwards. Because think about it. Back in 1980, the people that were buying silver then, imagine, they had no idea how the markets would be nowadays. They wouldn't even been able to fathom. They wouldn't even be able to try to comprehend how much different things are now and how they would have to be preparing. So we do have to still take it day by day. That's, in some type of way, because on a daily basis, things are changing. And yes, it seems, minuscule from a 24-hour period when I make a video updating, from the previous day. But over several years, it definitely does have a bigger change. And even if people like you and I are stacking and watching videos, there's a lot of people that aren't. And a lot of these people are scared. They don't have the knowledge. They don't see the videos. They don't read these articles with us to know what's really going on. And they're just going off of hope. And that's gambling. That's not investing. That is not investing whatsoever. Investors make strategic decisions based off information. Gamblers throw money, hope it sticks with the odds against them. But the odds are in our favor. So when it comes back, I want to take this back to selling a little bit because this is extremely important. When it comes to selling, and even I don't really know, and that's why I'm asking you this. Right now, our only option to sell our high premium silver is on eBay. If we want to get our money back, at least. I mean, you could sell your silver anywhere, but if you sell to your local coin shop, you're not going to make the profit back, the premium back. So I'm wondering if eBay is always going to be the only exit plan. Because I don't really like eBay. I mean, you have the eBay fees, the PayPal fees. You have to list all these coins. I'm wondering if in 15, 20 years, even 10 years, and even 5 years, I mean, a lot can happen in 5 years, when we are ready to sell. I'm curious to see what opportunities will be available. If there's going to be a new platform, if AppMex or some, JP Morgan, or JM Bullion, if they're going to, make some type of new way for us to actually sell collectible coins and get our money back without having to go through the hassle of competition on eBay, building a business on eBay. And I guess that's also what this reverts to, is if we are trying to sell our high premium silver, which a lot of us have a lot of, we have to turn ourselves essentially into a business instead of just selling. And that makes it so much harder, right? It makes it so much harder thinking that you have to build up a reputation on eBay to have seller ratings, and you have to list all these coins, and you have to respond to all these emails and all these fees to pay. And it does sound a little, I guess, a little unattractive. It sounds a little bit, I guess, overwhelming, to say the least. And that's why I do say, if you're going to make an eBay page, start right now, sell one coin a month, sell one coin every 3 months. And then in 5, 10, 15 years, when you are ready to sell, you will have a huge amount of seller ratings, and it'll be a lot easier to sell your silver. Because if you think that you're just going to make an eBay page one day, list all your silver and sell it all, that's a silly mistake that you're going to pay for. So yeah, I don't know. What do you think about that? Because when we're talking about panic selling, we have to think about healthy selling as well, how we can safely sell and make profit. So this does intertwine into the beginning part of the video, and I don't even know completely, and I guess nobody does, because we don't know what opportunities, what availability is going to be in the next decade or two. So I guess we'll just have to take it by ear and make sure that we're always adjusting and adapting, and also making sure that our stack is balanced, and balanced to your own degree. Not everyone is going to have the same formula. Everyone has a different formula to apply to their own self, because you might be selling in 5 years. I might be selling in 20 years. You might have more bullion than I do. I might have more high premium silver. You might have a different financial situation, right? It's all very individualized, which also makes silver stacking so beautiful. So anyways, I'm going to wrap this video up here. If you thought this video was educational, informational, at least entertaining, make sure to smash the like button. Post daily videos. Don't miss my 48,000 subscriber silver giveaway entry video. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. Click subscribe. Click the bell as well. Thanks for tuning in. This is Silver Slayer. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.